If we scream at the world, telling it everything we're against, without telling it what we are for, why would anyone want to listen? Most people are already awake enough to know that we live in a world with plenty of injustice and suffering. We have to show them that there is an alternative. Complaining and pointing out what is wrong, even when completely justified, by itself does not empower or free anyone. Showing what the world could be does. The message of self-ownership and a stateless, voluntary society is one all-inclusive vision that allows every individual not just to think and do what someone else says they should, or to follow some central conformist agenda, but to live life in whatever way the individual believes he should, with whatever goals, whatever priorities, whatever preferences and values the individual has. Well, except for one. If your goal is to dominate and control others, you won't like a truly free society, and it won't like you. Other than that, and this may sound a little cliche, the possibilities are endless. Voluntarism is the idea, and the only idea, that allows for peaceful coexistence between people with very different worldviews, different visions, and different goals. Our message to the world doesn't have to be, come be exactly like us, think exactly like us, and act exactly like us. Our message can be, strive to be whatever you think you should be, and let everyone else do likewise. When we aren't trying to control each other, our differences no longer put us at odds with each other. Instead, our differences make our lives complement each other. I don't know about you, but I don't want a world of people just like me, and I don't think you want that either. I want a world of people who are unique individuals, each in charge of his own life, figuring out his own purpose and working towards his own goals. If, while we're battling injustice and lies, we want an empowering, freeing message, I believe it should be this: your life and your future belong to you. There's another reason not to sound like we're saying everything is horrible, because everything isn't. Humanity has made huge progress in a lot of ways. For centuries, all sorts of injustice, slavery, war, domestic violence were just accepted as inevitable. Tyranny hardly even bothered to disguise itself as something else. The king's guards could be openly brutal, and most people just thought, oh well, that's how things are. It's a good sign that today's tyrants have to work so hard to try to disguise their agendas as being about compassion and good intentions. They have to lie, because most people will no longer just passively accept overt oppression. And that's progress, in my opinion. And there is huge progress in what people are thinking about and talking about. The fact that events like this are happening, and so far I haven't seen any drones or SWAT teams here, fingers crossed, is definitely a sign of progress. It wasn't all that long ago that saying the emperor has no clothes would get you tortured and murdered. And yes, even that still happens on occasion. But those in power are now completely incapable of silencing the message of freedom. Even in this country, it wasn't that long ago, a few decades if that, when very rarely, if ever, would you hear someone standing in front of a crowd or a camera proudly saying things like, I do not believe in flags or nations, I do not believe in governments and rulers, I am not beholden to any man-made authority or their so-called laws. There are now literally millions of websites, articles, videos, and books which are fully anti-authoritarian and pro-freedom. This message will spread until it covers the world. And in the end, there is nothing those in power can do to stop that. I think we always have to be conscious. I think we always have to be conscious of what the world is hearing from us, of what our message sounds like to them. If we sound like complaining fearmongers, we won't accomplish much. Instead, the message I think is worth spreading is more like this. We don't want to convert you to be just like us. We want to free you. We don't want you to give us control of your thoughts and actions. We want you to control your own thoughts and actions. We don't want you to follow us. We want you to lead yourselves. We want you to understand that you own yourself, and we want you to start acting like it.